Wolf on deck.
Finally, they see their face.
Wolf on deck, wolf on deck. Welcome to the What's up, bro?
Finally, make it to these hot seats.
This is Wolf. In case anybody was wondering, they keep saying Wolf, Wolf, and he keeps shouting from the back.
Pan. The guy who asked the questions, the games.
Welcome to the Hangout. This particular Saturday, Wolf is filling in for Code 8.
Yeah.
Good to have you.
Boy.
Good to have you, man.
That's how you must move as a pack.
Like, I got you.
Everybody's there to play some any given day, bro.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it. So, let's kick off. Last week we had Finding My People. We had an interesting conversation whereby people were like, yo, to get people that you call your people, it was tough.
Yeah.
Everybody was explaining their journey with, okay, me, I started like this. I think a lot of people start out on their own.
Like getting your people while you're building your career like that.
Like, you have, every person has, when you make it, you're like, okay, these are my people.
Oh,
so how do you get?
Because you always see artists a lot.
Yeah.
A bunch of people.
Like, there's him, there's like, yeah.
What do they do?
Yeah.
Like, don't ask none.
Don't ask none. These are his people. Like even artist to artist, same like the Jay-Z, Kanye. Like how you even hear early track Jay-Z going like, Kanye's, you did it again. Then you realize, wait, Kanye was behind a lot of early Jay-Z beats.
Yeah, projects.
You get what I mean? And then Jay-Z comes, then Kanye comes, also starts rapping, and then they do that duo, and then so on and so forth. So like whatever career you're in, eventually there are people that you move with that you call my people. These are my people. So we're kind of trying to find out how do you find those people and how important are those people. So we're kicking off that theme, and it's gonna cover us the whole of June.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had the team from Minamba Casting kicking us off the month of June. They are doing amazing work. They have a movie that's going to be out soon called Amasle. But I think to cover that session, that's what happened last week.
Romance.
Yeah.
Sounded like romance.
So elections. So what do you think? The results are out.
Hey!
The results are out.
I can't say what I did. I'm IEC. They can't be like, oh, we saw that IEC man. But no, hey, on our side though, elections went proper counting.
What's your side?
Village side.
Oh, yeah,
specific.
I'm like, what's your side? Is it a party? What's your side? Is it a location? What are you saying?
I'm IEC.
Oh, right.
Independent party. We take no sides.
Really?
No, we don't take no sides. It's how it is, but.
But do you vote?
Yeah, we vote.
But
we register to vote on special votes those 2 days whereby they do home visits and stuff.
Well, that's the way you vote.
It's the way we vote. Because now on the election day, you ain't gonna get a chance.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Because you can't even vote maybe on the station you're working on. You may be lucky, maybe you're voting on the station that you are working on. But some of us, me and the guys,
you were deployed to
another station.
Okay. I hear you.
That was half.
But what do you think the results?
I saw them on TV. How we counted is the AC. But ANC is still the big dog.
Not so big though.
Yeah.
Still, yeah.
Got humbled.
Yeah, it's been humbled. Yeah. Like it's not gonna be.
Come back on earth.
It's not gonna be as easy going forward.
Yeah. I don't know, but I don't know if it was like I was with the guys, pro. They said because now they still gotta vote for who's gonna be the president.
True.
That ANC still is another party to pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew that.
No, South Africa.
Most of us never knew that.
South Africa is the weirdest. Is the weirdest voting system that I've seen.
Yeah.
Because in a lot of countries, you vote for a particular president. People like, I want to be president. People give speeches. In South Africa, you vote for a party.
Yeah.
Now, if no party reaches 50%, because now the members of your parliament are the ones that vote for the president.
That's not us.
No.
If they didn't reach 50.
No, like remember, right now we are voting for who's going to be in parliament. So they're
for the seats.
So for the seats. Yeah. So the more seats you have, the more power you have in parliament. So obviously, automatically, because ANC always had more seats, it was easier to vote their president in. But now their seats don't get to half. So they need another party who has seats that can take them to that. We need to reach that half mark. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So now, here is what ANC is faced with. Their enemy is now looking like their friend. Because remember, DA has always been the main rival for.
Yeah.
But now it's beginning to look like a friend because the other option is Jacob Zuma or Julius Malema. So like,
Yes, sir.
the ex-girlfriend. It's like trying to go back to your ex on some.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
I know what I did.
The thing is, so I think Jacob MK has already said as long as Cyril is in power, we are not gonna cast that vote.
Yeah.
I've not heard any Julius Malema comment on.
It's been quiet on that side.
Yeah, but there was there was a meme, but you have to be really like a movie person to understand this meme. So there's a movie called Apocalypse. It was by Mel Gibson. It was done. So now there's a
Classic.
Yeah, classic movie. I recommend a watch if you haven't watched almost. So now, remember there's a guy that was chasing him.
Yeah.
And then he almost hit him. And then says, and we'll call you almost.
Yeah.
So now they exchanged that guy with Julius Malema. It's just like, we'll call you. Because
the best thing.
yeah, like we'll call you almost. Because Julius Malema almost made it. But now the problem
That was too close though.
Julius Malema was close to the title. Like if MK didn't come, Julius was next. Like okay, you could see AFF in maybe 5-10 years being the powerhouse in South Africa.
Yeah.
But now with the rise of MKI, because now it just came surpassed it. This was number 3, and we're like, wait, where's the
No, it's
MKI?
I was getting a notification that it's been 3 days and MK has been sitting on 300 million plus people already.
So yeah, but let's see who becomes president. Let's see who ANC will find for a friend. Like I said,
I can't stop asking us for money. We don't even know who the president is.
Alright. I don't know where you were, but there was like a quick flood. I've never seen a faster flood. Like it just came to it did damage and went. Our prayers are with the people in Tonga. I heard it was devastating that side.
No things. Hey.
So our prayers and comfort go to them. But that was, I don't know where you were. Who was affected by floods?
It got me for like 5 minutes, then I made it home.
Well, it caught you outside.
It caught me outside.
It
Yeah.
caught me too.
It caught me outside for like 5. But then for a minute.
Under somewhere. You know when you hide in town.
But what's with
Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
No, that's what can I say?
Oh no, it's actually the floods that happened in Tonga actually had a very adverse effect on flights that were arriving later into King Shaka International.
Oh yeah, because that's
yes. And what then happened was that Emirates, a Boeing 777-300 extended range, had to then circle around the sea trying to land, and then it could not land, and then it had to divert all the way back to Ora Tambo International.
Wow.
And then that caused a lot of delays because we had customers that were waiting for the same plane to go up.
Go back.
So they had to wait for that plane to come back from Johannesburg back to Durban, which added an extra 6-7 hours onto their itinerary. And most people missed their connecting flights to wherever they were going. Because remember, Emirates operates a hub and spoke kind of model when it comes to flying. So they basically just bring people who are transiting through Dubai, not necessarily being in Dubai. So they are flying to other destinations. So they missed all those connecting flights. Just because of the tour guides. Just because of the tour guides. Floods. Yeah.
So that's the floods. Like hit us up on the comments. Where were you when the floods happened? And if you were affected, our prayers go out to you. I think I'm in the modeling team. I'm part of the group because our girls are part of the modeling network in Durban. So I think the models actually went out to do a bit of work in Tongat, like giving out food and parcels and so on and so forth. Okay, on to international news. The TikTok ban in America.
I'm trashing America like, you're a bully.
America hates everything. That doesn't come from them. Like,
and then everything that's winning.
because the metaverse was supposed to be the biggest social network out there. And TikTok is just hitting like, oh no, we're just a video platform. And
it's basic.
It's doing rounds on the metaverse, bruh.
Like Facebook, I can do that too though. I got reels.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, and then we got reels, we got chat, we got TikTok.
Everybody. Because there was an account whereby the President Trump has joined TikTok. I'm like, it didn't even have Donald Trump and it had blue in it. That means it's certified.
Oh, certified. Oh, yeah. TikTok is on some, like, even the challenges, because now it gives you that, because now I think because of social network has made people impatient.
Yeah.
Like, if you're online, if it's not interesting in 5 seconds, you're out. And it has to be interesting for the whole minute. You're like, how many? 5 minutes? Why am I watching? You're like, I need 1 minute of this, 1 minute of that. And I think TikTok has mastered 1 minute videos. Like you're in, you enjoy, okay, good. Next joke, I want something on cooking in a minute, I want something.
And they line it up, whatever you were, that's like, okay, we're going to get similar parts of this, until you're tired of that content, you try and move on.
So why, so America is, but what? You got some?
You want to get it?
so I'm trying to think, if American people get off TikTok, can you really, if you ban TikTok, how do you ban? Like what? Do you ban the network? That's of course I'm like, internet is internet. It's like, but I can connect.
Yeah, but isn't it the thing that now when we get our phones, we're gonna register?
Oh yeah, because the lines don't then.
Also, you restrict access to ISPOs.
Yeah. That's a big word. What did you say? You say ISPO?
No. It's basically the same thing you said.
I've seen it.
It's basically the same thing you said, but in a more technical language.
Because I've seen that abbreviation, and I never know what it meant.
But I don't know. But if you are the American public, I think if they actually ban TikTok, the public will respond.
Yeah, and there were even protests. They say, nah.
Yeah, because I'm like, people will protest with you. Wait. Because now even if you argue with they're spying, I'm like, yeah, but Google, Facebook, WhatsApp.
Especially media people, because
all of you are spying. I mean.
Media people will get hurt a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Because if you're not on TikTok, you are not relevant.
You know, like, okay, fine. I'm blowing up, but I still gotta have a TikTok account just to let my people know. And even if you don't build it, people build it for you.
and I think because the influencer, being an influencer as a career is now a legit career path. There was a time.
I'm like, yeah.
It's now a legit career path because there was a time when I'm like, wait, you are an influencer? It didn't really make sense. You get what I mean?
How are you getting paid?
Yeah. But now, the more views you have, the more credibility you have, the more followers you have. You get what I mean? It's now a thing.
I was like, yeah, influencer will finally get a job.
Well, influencer is now a thing. It's now career. Dude, you can take that. You can take your followers to the bank. Like, I got this many followers. I can come on board for this much money. You
gotta comment section.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I was watching the Comic Choice Awards. They even put that as one of the awards to say who had the funniest clip on like social platforms. They had an award for that. You get what I mean?
For this.
Yes, but if your clip was funny, because so the Comic Choice Awards is mostly for stand-up comedians who are doing great work in South Africa. The obvious. If you say stand-up comedy in South Africa, everybody says Trevor Noah. Yes, Trevor Noah has won it 3-4 times, I think. But there are other comedians that are there because Trevor Noah is no longer in the South African space. But there are other rising and those that have been in the game for a while. And I was actually listening to some of the comments. It's actually really funny. And I actually saw three, 4 comedians from Durban that I respect. There was this lady called Celeste. One of the guys actually joked and said, it's like Benny Mac with tits. Which is funny because of how raw Benny Mac was. That's how raw even the chick is. And she even has the short hair. They were like, this was on point. But out of respect, because Benny Mac was a legend instead of comment. So the Comic Choice Awards, they actually had a segment whereby they did that. Say we're gonna give an award to the clip or people that had the best social media clips that were funny, and they even had even for adverts, which was the funniest ad. Like in South Africa, they actually gave an award. So
do they just apply to be part of the nominees
or the ads apply? Yeah,
the ads apply, yes. But the content creators.
The content creator now is just funny. But they actually get paid. The award comes with money. It comes with 10,000 rand.
Huh.
And it comes with, and it's sponsored. I'm like, wow, nice. That's dope. And if you're nominated, you get 1.5 to, show up in good clothes, man. We don't want, we don't want you showing up. We don't want you showing up.
Let's find in the room.
You all know you didn't buy new clothes. You just settled your markup account.
What you were owing already?
We have a big fan of stand-up comedy behind the scenes, Mr. Tabs, throwing some comments.
Same as you though.
Huh?
Same as you though.
No, but he's I watch. He's into it. Like he has been in that space like that.
Okay, guys. Yes. Well,
I'm starting like something in a walk.
Yeah. I like to say.
To be honest, the reason why I'm so excited about actually making a comment about this is because that the person that Nazreen highlighted is one person that we discovered when we were working to create the Comic Choice Awards. It was Celestine Tully, and we first saw her act at the workshop, which is here in Durban.
Yeah.
And then we took her to Johannesburg, and she was part of like a huge team of comedians that were influential into making what the Comic Choice Awards are right now.
Okay.
We were the ones who created the Comic Choice Awards. I was working for a company called Worked Entertainment, and it was owned by my brother from another mother, John Blissness, who is also a huge comedian here in Durban. And we identified people like Celestine Tully, Ntumiso Lindi, Pox Modukwane.
Yeah, Pops actually did win the
we had Pops, we had Tumi Morake.
Oh, they are funny.
We had Tumi Morake, we had Mark Banks, we had Loiso Gola, even Trevor Noah was part of. He wasn't part of WAG, but we worked with him. Mark Lottering, Chester Missing. You remember Chester Missing with the puppets? You remember the political commentator? Chester Missing, yeah. Conrad Koch was the guy who was controlling Chester Missing. We also had.
Is that
yes, the puppet.
Yeah, the puppet.
Yes.
Internet.
Some of these guys are actually very funny.
You know what?
Yeah, but
You don't call them puppets. You call them ventriloquists. It's ventriloquist.
No. Okay. What I'll do, I'll find one of the best ones in the game, and I'll send you the link.
You know why I'm very sad. You know why I'm very sad about today's show is that last week's show, because I was not here, there was a show here with some of the stand-up comedians that we have ever had here in Durban. They were performing here at the Bet Center the same time when the episode 7 was being shot. They were here. There was Richelieu Benoit, and there was also Scout Bezenoir. they were here. These are the guys that I wanted for them to be part of the show to then.
No, we still don't worry, Mr. Taps. Still have time. They'll come through. I'm like, this show is not dying, and they are locally driven. They'll come through. So, but in case you want to watch it, Comic Choice Awards is actually on YouTube. Feel free to watch it. Feel free to see the talent that is there in the.
Also subscribe to What the Entertainment page for you to get exclusive content on all the. Stand-up comedy and motivational speaking stuff that happens, but don't forget to subscribe to the Hangout.
All right, so Bad Boys 4 finally hit the cinema. The talk is, will people love Will Smith again? That's the main. Yeah, because now remember. Will Smith, yes.
Wait, by who?
People were no longer loving Will Smith.
Which people?
You know, there's a movie that came out on Apple TV and people were like, oh, that's some bullshit. We don't even want to watch it.
Oh, I thought it was based because he slept with Chris Bridges.
Yes.
Oh, nah.
We've recovered from that.
Yeah, we've recovered long ago. Because now, in a way, half of the people, even the artists, were backing Will up. Like, yeah, you forget Will's from what they said is hood. Because now you don't talk to your wife, to your nigga's wife like that. What is there? So he had backup.
Wait, you are on Will's side?
Yeah, I was on Will's side.
Wow! Okay, I know it's a bit too late to talk about this slab. You are on Will's side?
Yeah, Will got demolished by the organizers and those, like, we want to make sure this doesn't happen, this is not a norm thing.
Alright, fine, I get that. Okay, for me, I didn't like the slap, obviously. But then I felt like people made too much noise about it, but I didn't like what he did to Chris Rock. I wasn't on either side, but I didn't like it. I feel like Will should have handled it different.
Yeah.
He should have gone backstage and said,
slapped him.
Yeah. He can slap. Well, whatever happens, but yeah, if he can slap him backstage, well, he still should have slapped him. Because for me, it's when you think about. Me, you know why I think about the slap? I don't think about the slap in that moment. Mm-hmm. The slap, like, I think of it because the previous time, Chris Rock also again made a comment about Jada again.
Yeah, right.
So I'm like, wait.
I followed it.
Yeah, it's like, wait, if he keeps commenting, I get why Will is like, dude, why are you always talking about my wife on stage? Like you get him, and it's never in a good light.
And it's a serious issue. She did lose hair.
So like I'm saying, I don't think, because now obviously they're in the same space. Like, I think they in my mind, I'm like, they should have been boys because they're in media, but either way, even if they were not, but I feel like you should have handled it different. For me, what subjective points for me for Will Smith is not actually that scenario. It's this thing with his wife.
Yeah, that's what we are not on his side.
I'm like, yeah, but you showing up on the red table crying and all that. For me, that
I was to wait on an interview. How do you feel the wife cheated on you?
Yeah, because I'm like, but anyway, let's see if Bad Boys gets the numbers. But for now,
been pushing it a lot. Did you ever see it?
Oh, Bad Boys has been pushing the numbers. Bad Boys has been pushing the numbers. But you wanted to say something about Martin Lawrence?
Yeah, but fans are concerned about Martin's health. If you see, because like I said, they've been pushing it a lot. So fans begin to notice Martin in himself. Will Smith is all fired up.
I saw it.
Like talking to people about Martin is like a dead beat with his glasses. We can't even get interaction in like
the whole movie.
No, not the movie.
Oh, the interviews and the promotions.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
There was even a clip by Martin was carried by hand, guided by Will Smith's hand like this. Then he goes to the crowd. He's like, so people are like, what?
Really? Oh yeah, so
but he had to respond like, I'm fine, guys. The Lord is with me. I'm okay.
Oh yeah, that means something wrong.
There's something wrong.
It's the same way T'Challa was like, you know, like the last Black Panther scenes. You're like, wait, this guy is skinny though. Isn't Black Panther supposed to be all bulky? And he looks, especially if you look at the end game, where the final fight, where he walks out.
On Cap.
Yeah, on your leg. Yeah, when he walks out, I'm like, wait. Black Panther is skinny, bruh. It just didn't look proper. Before we go to the break, we have segment. We'll come back. We'll come back. Tyler, you want to say something about Tyler?
Oh,
Because we want to wind up our segment so that we go to
no
the
stress. No, Tyler, there was speculation about Tyler that the fame might be getting to a head.
But people been on that.
Yeah, but now it's worse because they're saying she's using a lot of artists for clouds. Because she said Drake got in a DM. When a bunch of other artists were mentioned, then she said they were getting on her DM. So now people are like, tell her relax, you are just an industry plant. I had to Google that, like, what's an industry plant? Then they're like, it's a person portraying that he's doing things on their own without nobody help, while actually the industry and some people are backing it up.
Oh,
It's
okay.
on there. So now people are already speculating that it's time to relax because now you are throwing race. So her career might take a decline because now they are calling it a one-hit wonder now.
No, for me, I think she must be careful not to pull a Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus was big on kids, so the comparison is not really the same, but I'm talking about the age. But Miley Cyrus, if for those who grew up around the time of Hannah Montana, or at least were friends around that time, she was on Disney something, the show called Hannah Montana, and then she wanted to cross over. That crossover is difficult from the kids show to now get into. So
Being a bad.
yeah, so Miley Cyrus did it and was almost like there. And then she started doing all these bad girl type of vibes. I'm like, what is you are? It's not gonna like. She's twerking on stage. I'm like, you don't have something to twerk with. So there was a lot of yeah. So there was a lot of like yeah, but we still remember you as the kid from Disney. So
cute.
you get what I mean. So I think. Also, when you say, for me, why I give the example is like when fame gets into your head. Like, we get into a big.
Yeah.
I think one of the best people that I respect, not like respect in the way of like respect, but he tried to still manage to bring out hits, though fame was getting into his head, was Justin Bieber. Because Justin Bieber became famous way too young. I'm like, but he tried to push his music, like through and through. I don't know. I don't know now if you still manage like do the whole Chris Brown staying relevant type of thing.
I'm married now, expecting a kid. Family man.
Is he gonna come back? You think?
Family man.
Anyway, let's see what happens. Sorry guys, to all those 8 points, we're out of time for our first segment. I was told by the production backstage that you guys, your segments are running too long. We're on 1 hour 30 minutes and so on and so forth. So if I cut you short, I apologize. We gotta get into our segment number 2, but thank you for joining us. It's still the Hangout. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We are segment number 2. We have a guest among us.
Abracadabra, fine lady. That's how we do things.
Yeah, there.
Thank you.
So the show is called The Hangout. What we simply do is we just hang out with media people. They tell us about their lives and their journey. And then normally we have a theme that we are discussing every month. And then they comment a bit on that theme. So first, you tell us about your journey, who you are, your journey, what you do, etc. We'll be asking questions, obviously, along the way. And then after that, like I said, we'll tell you what theme that we're talking about, and then you give us a bit about your insight on it, and then we go to segment 3 afterwards. So,
For this one is about you.
yeah. So let's start. What is your name?
Okay, my name is Unonhlanhla Msomi, also well known as Umazwide. Yeah, I'm actually a model. I work full time at Mr. Price. Yeah, I live here in Durban now.
Can you get free clothes? Can you get that hookup or like stock that's going on? Yeah, like that stock that's going on. But what do you do with those clothes?
Actually, we take them to a supplier. They came from stores, and then we take them to supplier, and then they fix whatever issue they got.
No, I'm saying that are going out of fashion. You remember, because you are not gonna sell everything on the shelf.
Oh, they sell them to us, obviously.
That's why I'm saying, can we get that hookup?
That
cheap-
good price.
Yeah, that low price.
I am your girl.
Give me.
You already have connection. I am your girl.
Nah, no worries.
Yeah.
We are good guys, so we don't go with the trend. Some
Yeah.
of us. I just need a
I
shirt.
don't think so.
I just need a shirt.
All right, so modeling.
Yeah.
And she's very big on the modeling.
Well, she is. I'm like, and she always changes. Like every time I see a new hairstyle, new face, I almost didn't recognize her last time.
Yes, sir.
Even now, when she said, "Oh, it's that one," I'm like, "Oh, wow, yeah."
But now we talk to each other a lot, so
We
you see, it's like, oh.
we do. But they take us through the modeling journey. I'm like Kalenini and like okay, yeah.
What
When
brought
did you start?
interest?
Yeah.
Let's see.
When did you start? Why did you start?
Okay, ngikula. My mom used to say I have a body of a model.
Oh,
Ngikula.
from mom.
Bengimncane
Nice.
ladies. Bengimncane vele ngomzimba like shorts and stuff. Like okay.
Being done as if she's big. But are you there? Like, are you
I'm
You would think the person talking as being done.
yeah, bengimncane at that time. Like ngisayingane, like umzimba omncane. So I was like, okay, when I got to high school, there was Miss Fresh. And then I'm like, okay, I like what I'm seeing here.
No, Miss Fresh. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what's behind it.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I noticed it means that right and I like it.
Okay.
And then in 2019, I joined Africulture, but they were more big on photos.
Okay.
Photo shoots.
Yeah, photo shoots. And then I was like, okay, I took a couple of photos, and then I was like, I want to go on stage. I had a stage fright, so I was like, okay, I need to challenge myself.
Okay.
Like, ngene stage, ngibona abantu, and ngibona ukwenzakalani like on stage. And then on 2021, I think, yeah, 2021 was my first pageant.
Okay.
Mr. Zuma. I went there. Ngingakwazi ukumodela guys, yo.
No,
Like,
Was he there?
no, he wasn't.
He's like, oh, where am I going? Oh, you should have seen the way he walked.
He wasn't, but I think he saw my videos.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they got you on tape.
Yeah, then.
Ngaqala, well, fortunately, ngathola queen lapho. Angazi kanjani. I think it was God's grace. I got a queen lapho. I'm like, what?
We was like, who else was good? How bad was it?
If the person who won you,
Like, ungazi lutho. Angazi kanjani.
yeah.
So I like, okay, let me just continue. Ngaqhubeka, I got a few titles. Nje, I lived a life yokuthi okay, ngiyimodel. I go for trainings and stuff. And then my last pageant was last year, where I took second position, which is first runner-up. So that is the title I'm currently holding now. So yeah.
So let's be surprised when morning doesn't say the second one. The third one.
No, it can't be. There's a queen, first runner-up and second runner-up.
Yeah, they just chose to play like that.
Yeah, right. But you know you're number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw.
All right. So, what has been the challenge in like challenges of modeling?
Okay, modeling, kunama scams, bro. Like some pageants are scams. Modeling. You cannot just see a poster and then decide to go to okay, I'm just gonna go and enter the pageant. You have to do a background follow-up before you enter the pageant. You have to actually know the person who's hosting the pageant and get full details of that person. So some challenges ukuthi, you have like to check what's about to get connected to people was if you're going for the wrong pageant. Yeah. And then masekuba khona ama-judge ethu. Okay, ngichaza kakhulu but khona ama-judge ethu aka-pageant. Awekhe labangani babo and stuff.
Okay.
So lokho kuyayibulala i-confidence yakho and ubone ukuthi okay, this time ngisebenzile like I worked a lot. So ubone okay, loya bengamele ngabu ulaphaya but then the judge's decision is final, but ulapha ya kodwa bengafanele. So lokho kuyakudiscourage.
Okay, we can see now. No, I know.
Yeah,
I'm more
and the crowd ibonile ukuthi no man.
Oh, yeah.
Nango bekumele athole but uthola umunye umuntu. So lokho kuyamdiscourage umuntu.
The shocking.
Like kanjani?
We are still in segment 2. We need to bring our second guest in, so we'll be right back after this. Still segment 2 of the Hangouts. Like I said, we just hang out with media people that are doing things in the media space. Today I'm like, there was the outcry, like, you are always bringing guys. I'm like, so at least today we got ladies in the house. We were with the model, and now we have a dancer. First dancer, have you ever had a dancer on the show?
No.
We had the who started with dancing, then they moved to singing.
Yeah.
And then so at least our first dancer. Can you tell us your name and what you do, and then we'll pick it up from there.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm Mrs. Govender. So I'm a school teacher, so I go as Mrs. Govender because the children are
Yeah,
not
that's the
supposed
way
to
you
know.
started.
my first name.
Yeah.
Yes, and I teach at Sherwood Primary School, and I have a dance school
Okay.
that I run with Mr. J Africa, and it's called the Wu-Tang Crew.
Inspired by the Wu-Tang,
Yes, inspired by the Wu-Tang Sword and the Wu-Tang Clan.
the rappers.
Yes, we reference them.
Oh, okay. Do they know?
No.
Okay. Do you dance to some of their music?
Yes, if it's the clean version, because we work with
Oh,
kids.
right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are you? Because like kids version, are you a Wu-Tang fan?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Follow them on Instagram. I like their style. Yeah.
Really? Okay, interesting.
So we train kids from ages 6 to 18,
Okay.
and we specialize in American street dance.
Okay.
And I'm actually a KZN coach.
I've seen that.
Yes, I'm a KZN coach. Mr. J Africa, he's head coach for KZN.
Okay.
So dance is now a sport.
Oh.
Wow.
Yes, just like rugby, just like soccer, it's a
Oh,
sport.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Very interesting.
So we have club league and we have school league, and after all our years from 2017, we're finally going to England this August. To represent.
Well done.
We're going to England, Blackpool. It's Makosazano, me and Craig Smangaliso and Mr. Africa from the Wu-Tang who are
Okay.
going, and then there's like almost 100 dancers from all the provinces, and we're going to represent South Africa in Blackpool at the UDO World
Wait,
Championship.
100 from South Africa?
Yes. Western Cape, Gauteng,
Wow.
everybody's going on the same
Dance
time.
is big like that.
Yes.
We should learn some moves, my guy. So, we should learn some moves.
Doing the same time.
In England, like,
It's like, yeah.
they know they're not just.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how did you enter the dancing space?
My mom is a dancer.
Okay.
She's old now. She studied in India. And then,
Oh,
so
it's
I did,
a-
yeah, so then I switched to hip
Zigo
hop.
type of.
Yeah. And then I switched to hip hop, which I prefer. So she still teaches, she's in her 70s.
Really?
She's
Wow.
actually teaching, when I
So
teach on
sweet.
a Saturday, she's teaching in her space and I'm Getty Road.
What's your hip hop? What's your favorite hip hop track?
My favorite hip hop track at
Yeah.
the moment is Not Like Us.
We were listening to it yesterday. Wait, you were on Kendrick's side of this beef.
Well, yeah.
You don't switch that track.
Oh, after that track, yeah, people switched. Like, oh,
Yeah.
that beef. Okay, what did your mom say when you moved to the hip hop? Like, when you moved to hip hop? Was they like, because hip hop is only getting accepted now. But like when hip hop came onto the scene, it was kind of a rebellious type of music. So what did you, when you said I like hip hop and I'm gonna do hip hop dance, what did mom say?
Thankfully, my mom is in her 70s, but
Okay.
she's very accepting of me choosing to be, South African. So she's very supportive of that, and my dad as well. He's like, go for it. So they never had like a negative thing to say
Oh,
towards
nice.
it.
Nice.
Because this, I'm getting the opportunity to earn my Protea colors with this. So we're gonna have our green and gold, just like everyone, capping ceremony. So this dance form is giving me opportunities. So they're happy. They're happy.
Nice,
Mm.
nice. Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you convince parents to give you their kids to dance hip hop?
Okay, so Craig was in my class in grade 4. I was his grade 4 school teacher.
Okay.
Marcus Susanna, grade 4 school teacher. So I got them into extramural, and then from extramural into Wu-Tang.
Okay.
And so parents trust me because I was their school teacher, like their class teacher.
Yeah, it's been a relationship.
Yes.
Nice.
Would you dance?
Do you dance?
No, I can't dance, but I would like to learn.
Teacher.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
but
teacher
you said only 18.
No, 18
You
now.
said only 18. So what do you do with
I look
if you're
18 though.
So,
No,
she
I
does
look
look
18.
18.
And your bones still
Club league is for over 18s up to
Oh, there's
16.
club league.
Yes, it's for.
Who handles club league?
Sorry?
Can you hook a person up to?
Yes, we are running club league in KZN.
Oh, you are the
Yes,
guys
Sir Crew is in charge
of club league.
of club league.
And where do the above 18 practice?
We have fixtures which happen at my school, Sherwood Primary School.
Okay.
We have fixtures, and then anyone who qualifies is going to Cape Town in October.
Oh,
So
nice.
many opportunities through this.
And where do they rehearse? They rehearse at Sherwood as well.
Yes.
Ah,
We
okay.
train them up. We
Ah.
put them into crews and we train.
So you think like everyone can dance?
Yes.
You believe that? Like everyone can dance?
You really believe everyone can dance?
Yes.
Two left feet. You have never met a person with 2 left feet. Oh, I'll bring you a 2 left. Oh, I'll bring that.
Because when you're a teacher, you should know. Like it's
Like,
I can teach anybody.
That we teach couldn't dance, but like Mokosuzane, she couldn't dance, and now she's the #1 dancer in South Africa.
Wow.
She won a gold medal last year at the inter-provincial tournament, and she couldn't dance, but we trained her up intensively, and now she's a top dancer. She's fire.
My goodness. There's a hope for me then.
Yeah. Okay. So what we do here is we just, like I told you, we just hang out with people that are in the media space, doing things, etc., and see areas where we can collaborate, if we can collaborate, or if somebody's interested. Obviously, they'll then see you after that type of thing. But just to advise probably people that will watch, you get what I mean. So I'm going to come back to you, and then you pass it on to her. We were talking about like challenges. What are the challenges that you have faced? So first we'll talk of challenges. What are the challenges that you've faced in the modeling industry? Then you can share like okay, I found this difficult. If there's a way you overcame, then you can explain. You do the same with, okay, by building this school or in that, well, do you participate as a dancer?
Yes.
In certain okay. So you can talk about your challenges as a dancer yourself, and then you can talk about challenges with the dance academy. You can kick off challenges.
Okay, in the modeling industry, if you do not have a supportive family,
Okay.
it's very hard to make it far.
Right.
Because I started and my family didn't want anything with modeling.
But you said your mom.
My mom, she passed away when I was in grade 12.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So my grandma didn't understand, my uncle didn't understand, so like, we're just wasting money, and I had to do everything for myself. Like
Okay.
buying clothes, shoes, everything, do my hair.
How does it-
Sponsorship fee.
How does a grade 12 buy clothes?
No, I was way past grade 12.
Oh.
But they never accepted that I'm a model until they saw that, okay, I actually want this. But they actually never came to watch me model.
What about now?
They don't, still. If I go to modeling, I earn my own crowd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I make my own crowd. So I'm like, okay, I'm here. You have to look at me.
Alright.
So sometimes not getting a support is very challenging. It's very challenging. It depresses you when you walk to the stage, like, okay, there's no one here for me. So you hear parents, hey, my child, yeah, you're doing well. Like, okay, when you get there, like, okay, who's this child? Okay, then they start talking on the side until you finish.
Yeah.
Like,
What are they doing?
yeah, they
They
do
do it the
that.
entire time,
It's very
yeah.
depressing. It's very depressing for someone on stage.
Yeah.
Like, you feel like you're doing something wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is the most challenging thing in modeling.
How do you motivate yourself as you walk? Because now you realize no one is cheering for me, but you are walking and you can feel it. How do you motivate yourself pageant to pageant to keep
You
walking?
just tell yourself, this is what I want, this is what I've
Yeah, focus
practiced,
on
this
that.
is what I'm going for. Whether they cheer or not, the judges are looking at me, and I'm gonna go and get what I want. That's all.
But won't it be heavy for you? Let's say
Next time I
probably,
think I'll cheer up for you.
let's say probably your family does decide to show up. Won't that like be heavy for you? Because now
No, it won't.
this person sometimes, that's my child.
It actually give me confidence, like, okay, I have support as well. So I'm like, other kids, they're here, okay, family, like, yeah. So if they're not there, I'm like, okay, they're not there, but I have to do what I do. Go for what I want. It doesn't matter if they're there or not now.
Yeah, no.
It doesn't affect me
You've
anymore.
grown as a thick skin.
I don't know if it's me. I
It
prefer
doesn't
when they're
affect
not
me anymore.
there. At least friends are there. I'm more
Wait,
comfortable.
why would you prefer them not being there?
I feel like there's pressure of me have to win now.
Oh, like we came all this way. You did.
That is not something like I should do
But
next
it's so,
time.
it's so painful when you see like a parent cheering for her child or maybe assisting her child with something in modeling, and then you say, okay, I only did this for myself. All of this I did for myself. There's no one to help me. So like, okay,
different
that
kind of
person
pressure.
got what from their parents. Then I got nothing from my parents. So yeah, it's very difficult. But when you got used to it, it's yeah.
Stability.
So challenges. What challenges have you come across as you were building, and how have you overcome?
I think for us, we like to travel overseas for dance,
Okay.
and we tried out last year for the IYF Youth Festival, which was in South Korea. They selected Mr. Africa and me,
Okay.
and we they actually put us in charge of the whole thing when they saw our leadership skills.
Oh, nice.
And then
nice.
we applied for funding and we didn't get any. And then at the last minute, someone decided to sponsor me. It was just a total. We went to South Korea. We had a wonderful time there at the festival. But then the South African team applied for funding, and then they did their funding only came through at the last minute. So they got to Korea, but they missed the festival because of funding. Yeah.
Ouch.
It was a university in Johannesburg.
Okay.
And but they made it. They came up
Yeah.
because you see, funding takes a while to reflect. They're
True.
like buying flights. You can't just buy everyone's flights.
Yeah.
So they came up, but they missed the festival. So we were sitting in the audience, sad that our team wasn't there.
Uh-huh.
But then they allowed us to dance for another event in Busan.
Okay.
So for us, I think the challenge is funding. Even for England, I didn't know if it was gonna go, and then someone just my article was in a newsletter, and then they decided to sponsor me just
Nice.
before the cut-off point, 31st of March,
Okay.
for my flights and accommodation.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
Nice.
so then we just did that. We're in the process of doing our visa. So I think funding for us,
Is the
like
biggest
our kids are so talented,
Oh, they
and we
are.
are so dedicated. We sacrifice time to get these kids, to be really good dancers. But then
And even your choice of dance, because hip hop, you know, when you're dancing hip hop, you have to move together instead of. So I'm thinking, and you're doing this with primary kids. Because now to get kids to move the same way at the same time, that's just yeah, it takes. Yeah.
I wanted to ask though, so because now with careers, most of the time you know what you're getting out of, you know. So, but in dancing, most of us, probably me, let me just talk about me. I grew up thinking the higher you can get in dancing is probably when you're in the music videos. Like probably that's the highest payout you can get. I don't know how big can you get as a dancer. If you can clarify, like where does like when you're focused on dancing,
Yes.
where does it get you?
Okay, so your gigs. So if you are performing with kids, like we danced, we performed at Moses Mabhida for the ANC rally a few months ago. That was an awesome experience for us.
All right.
And so that's how you get exposure. And then someone sees you and they're like, wow, we like this group, and then they'll do a gig and then they'll pay you for the gig. Music videos, well, we work with children, so I'm not too sure about that. But career-wise, we have this child, Samkelo. We taught him dance since the time he was 13.
Okay.
Now he's in DUT. He
Oh,
got a
nice.
scholarship and
Nice.
everything. And he
Scholarship
is
for dancing or scholarship?
a scholarship for DUT.
Okay.
He comes from a little bit of a
Oh yeah,
struggling
right,
background.
right, sure.
He's now a student. His studies are paid off. He did the coaching course, so there's a course for coaches. He's
Okay.
now a coach. From a little boy that we know him, he's now a
Nice.
coach. Now he can earn a salary when he goes to judge at events, they'll pay you for your
Oh,
judge.
yeah.
So there is a career. Then he'll have his own dance school and his own crew and build it up like that. So there are opportunities for dancers, which for me, is the safe option. Music videos and stuff are great,
Okay.
but for children,
Yeah.
education comes first.
True.
And so this organization, Dance Sports School League, provides opportunities for children to be coaches in dance. There are rules, no makeup, no provocative dressing, no provocative
Oh, nice.
moves. It's amazing. The
All right.
structure
Let's
of
keep
it
it
all.
clean.
Yes.
Okay.
The
Okay.
kids are top dancers.
All right. I think now I wasn't honestly. I've learned a few things. I wasn't aware that dancing is a sport now. I not only is it a sport, there's a league that people can follow. So I think going forward, if there are any links that we can get and any events that we can attend, because we do a lot of media work, so probably would also want. I think we're actually doing 2 or 3 music videos sometime soon. So probably that's an interesting conversation we can have to see how we can partner on that. But I think you talked about funding. And I think you also talked about finance, with getting the finance. So I think a lot of people in the media space, whether an actor, money becomes an issue because we were talking about it, like it's not really considered an essential thing that you can do. Like, and so because of that, what do you think should be done, or what can we do as artists or as media companies or media organizations or groups? How can we solve this money issue? Okay, how should we start a fund? You get what I mean? Should we, or if it's an academy, shouldn't you have like an income generating project or something? I don't know. It's a question, or it's even open to like what should be done? Because I think every time we talk, there's always that, yeah, but because of the finance. I don't know if you want to kick off.
I think I don't think that the entertainment industry actually offers the funds. So I think a person or a group can actually raise their own funds, because you can like maybe do something, maybe sell something, like anything.
Let me give you an example. You're a model, right?
Yeah.
And you know a lot of models. And if I ask you how many of those models are actually struggling financially, that's a large number, right?
Yeah.
And so how do you answer that question for them?
Well, in modeling, you actually get a donation form, and in that donation form, you just collect money, and that money actually helps you towards your preparations. So it's more of raising your own funds. So sometimes a person can sell something, maybe chips and stuff from school and all that stuff. So
Okay.
they can get money to get maybe shoes, whatever outfit they need, and then ask people to help here and there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I feel like you should make your dreams happen. And if it means selling ice cream at school to get it done, you're taking that first step to get
Okay.
the ball rolling. And
Okay.
that's the best attitude to be self-sufficient
All
and
right.
do it. And the other thing I feel is if we can all unite as artists
Okay.
and have one big concert, and like charge people to enter, and we have a modeling show, and then as the dancers, models the dancers come in, and then we go into like live music, and we all
Alright.
unite,
Yeah.
and then we charge people 100 rand a ticket or something
Okay.
to come and watch Durban artists unite, the best, not even the best of whoever's enthusiastic,
Okay.
to come
Yeah.
together.
Hungry.
All right. I will give Wolf that assignment. So we have an assignment on the cards. At least if we were to kind of do it, maybe towards the end of the year, would you be interested? All right.
Yes.
So I think I'll put him to task. Who is the guy that does a lot of run around background work, making things done? I don't know how he does it. He always says, "What do you need? I'll find it." I don't know how he does it, but he's always like, ever since I met him, like, you need I have a person who can cook. I have a person who can do this. So at least he makes the engine run in the background. I know like today he's presenting because the other guy is not there, but normally. So I think I'll put him to task, and we'll say probably sometime around November we'll peg it, because we don't want December because everybody then gets busy. So I think we'll probably do it first half of November. We'll just do a day. It doesn't matter what it looks like, but we'll try to do something. And then we see how that helps us as media people in Durban. But otherwise, because of our time, we're going to end this segment. There's a last segment coming up The last segment will be called collaborative conversations. So what we'll be talking about there is finding my people, because we have a theme every month. But okay, so last month was getting started with how do you get started as an artist. So we'll try to help people. Your journey can help somebody also. Oh, this is what you went through. Okay, so and then people can relate and find their way through. But before we go to the break, what's the future looking like? What are your plans for the future? And then also, what are your plans for the future?
And the second half of the year is starting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually looking to teach anyone who's interested to learn about modeling, because I'm thinking of taking a backseat for now and focus on my life. There's something missing, so I actually need to find myself. But whoever's interested in learning and getting some pointers in modeling, I'm actually there.
Okay, so you're going into the coaching space. So.
Yeah.
Okay, are you gonna start a group and or is it just anybody, just individually?
No, I don't want to start a group. There are a lot of agencies now that teach modeling, so I don't want to be one of the agents. I just want to help anyone.
Okay, all right, cool. The future? Whether the near future or the far future, whichever future I want to talk about.
I think we're very We have 9 weeks to go before England.
Okay.
We train every Sunday, so we push. And I'm the oldest on the team. I'm also dancing. So
wow.
Yeah, so
nice.
last year at Club League, they allowed over 18s to dance, and I'm turning 40 next year. So I'm the oldest in the whole group. I'm competing against my own students who are 18, who I taught. But so I have to keep my fitness up, and it's scary. Like, we're very nervous. Mr. Africa is also in his studies. He's head coach. He's a Protea coach now.
Okay.
So he's coaching. So basically, KZN, all the different provinces are having their own coaches, but then we all going together. So when we go to dance in Blackpool, we're showing them how KZN does it. Because KZN won the championship 3 years in a row.
Wow.
Okay, so then represent.
We won it 3 years in a row because of our discipline. Like, when we go in our black and white, you know, and we do our war cries, we win because we're going with our Zulu. Yeah, because we have war cries before the end of the events, and every province comes, and we come like you won't believe. People are like ululating, and they're like so empowered because we come with our Zulu war cries, you know. So KZN is going to show them something when we go to Blackpool. So we're very excited about Blackpool, focused on that. Mentally preparing, physically preparing. No distractions. We're not going there for a holiday. We're going there to win medals, certificates, whatever. And then from there, God has a plan for us, so we're going to see what He has next.
It's like, I don't want to say that. It's just like, she almost said it like, let me just leave that to God. All right, thank you guys. Stick around. We're still here for segment 3. We'll be right back after this. Last segment. We are doing collaborative conversations whereby we talk about themes.
Therapy.
All right, how can we collaborate as artists? So our theme is my people.
What's about that?
I don't know. Hashtag my people. Yeah, it's like, so the hashtag is my people. Okay, so when we kicked it off last week, we were talking about in your journey as an artist, you're gonna meet people. You're gonna need people. That's the first thing. And then, but how do you meet the people that you need? So what came out last week is like, it's very difficult to meet people you need. What you have to do is just stick to your art and proceed with your journey, and then the people will just avail themselves. If you actually go out looking for people, you might not find them. That was the first thing that came out. Second thing that came out was, whoever you meet, also understand they might not stay in your life forever. But however you relate with them, especially if you're relating in the media space, address the media issue first. What are you bringing to the table? What is that person bringing to the table? Have a fair exchange of what each other is bringing, so that you don't have a situation whereby somebody says, no, this person took this from me and this, I helped them with that, but they never did anything in return. Because there's a lot of stories like that. I helped them, I did this, and now they are not even. So like I said, any person you meet in the media space, I'm not talking about friends, I'm talking about just people. Remember, okay, let me give an example. Me and Mr. Ronald, we know each other from the media space.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how many kids there are in his family. I don't know if he's the firstborn, but we are cool like that. You get what I mean? One day, if he decides to tell me, then he will tell me. Or if we decide to go beyond that, then we will go. But initially, because it's the media space, address the media issue first, and then grow with each other in the media space. If that relationship then develops into a friendship, the better. If it does not, do not force a friendship where there's no friendship. You get what I mean?
I feel like that's where mistakes are made a lot.
Because now some people, like I told you, like some people, because media is a very tricky space. Some of us are not what we are when you see us out there. Because you see a person being loud and you think that's the kind of person he is. Then you realize when you go to his space, like, he's the most quietest. Yeah, you get what I mean? Like, wait, that's what he's like. And a lot of people have been
I'm acting.
You get what I mean? So like I said, so whenever you meet a person, but this week we're gonna extend that conversation to kind of try to define the people.
Yeah, because now.
So yes, when you say my people, you have a group of people that you need, but who are they? Like what kind of people do you need to make it? Right? So you can kick off and then we do a circle, everybody jumps in this time with, okay, what kind of people do you need in the modeling space? With if I had people like who like this, or for a model to make it, you kind of need this kind of people. You can, there's no right or wrong answer. It's based on your opinion and your experience.
Okay, and the modeling circle, I believe maybe one should have friends that like to explore, not in a bad way, but explore the modeling industry.
Okay.
Because there are certain rules that we as KZN don't know. Maybe Joburg models know that counts.
Okay.
Because we actually go for a pageant festival in Joburg.
Okay.
We actually travel around for modeling.
Okay.
So when you get there, you find that they don't do this kind of style that we do in Durban.
Okay.
Then someone from Joburg come this side and say, no guys, you're doing it all wrong.
Okay.
This is how we do it in modeling.
All
So
right.
some pointers we get from the outside world.
Have you been outside KZN for modeling or for a modeling activity?
I actually went to Flagstaff last year in December.
Where's that? Which province is that?
Eastern Cape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to judge a pageant.
It's like, oh, that's us. Oh, it's like people like, oh, that's us.
Yeah, I actually went there to judge, and some models didn't actually know more about modeling.
Okay.
So I had to put in something, say, okay guys, don't do this. Don't be too much, just be yourself.
Okay.
So we actually need to explore, get other pointers, know what to do, what not to do, what is accepted, what is not accepted in the modeling industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wolf, what kind of people do you think in your journey as a...
On my side, I got lucky because my people were my friends.
Okay.
And still my friends. So even if it became like a media thing, but the friendship bond is more stronger.
Okay.
Yes. So, but with others, I think they should. What you said, like that line should be very clear.
Okay.
Because now, I feel like if a person says I brought this, I brought that, that's not your friend. That's not your people. That's your business partner.
Yeah, but you still need a business partner.
Yeah,
But they're still part of your people.
It must be clear that your business partner
But,
or
hey,
your friend. You mustn't push
my
friendship.
people is
Because you're
a
gonna
deep
get
word.
burned, right?
No.
Like, don't call
You're
me
gonna
bro.
get burned.
Type of vibes.
I wanna. In the media space, business partners are not as defined as the way you're saying it. For example, let me give you a music, like you do a record, like a music video, or a track.
Yeah.
For example, you do a track and you're on tour together, and so like it's because it's both your track. You get what I mean? So like in media, saying business partner feels a bit rigid. That's why I say my people. Because now, even if you're in a record label, let's say you sign on to a record label,
Yeah.
that means you are now part of a group of people because you are signed on to that label. So by virtue of signing on, yes, as a business deal, but now you represent that label. It's the same thing when you sign on to a modeling agency.
Yeah.
Those girls are now your sisters. You
But
get
they're
it?
not your friends.
But yes, but they're still your people though.
Yeah, they're my
Because you have to, no, but you have to rep them,
when I'm
right?
with them, they are my people.
Yeah.
We can talk, but we can't share anything. Like
Yeah, there's a
anything
thin
personal.
line. There should be
There's a
just.
thin line. Maybe you can choose one person.
So you're saying those are not your people,
Nah, cause now your people goes.
Miss Ronald?
Guys, I want to agree with you, Nazareth. What happened is we're talking about my people when it comes to the industry. No, not on the outside world.
Not on my, not on
my
the free
people,
side.
which is the people that you go more when it comes to business side with them. You understand? The people who makes things happen.
In the
besides
media
friendship.
space for you.
You understand?
Those are the ones that I'm talking
Not
about.
friendship. You understand? That's why he said if friendship are
Yeah,
coming in,
accumulates, yeah.
then that's
Yeah.
a bonus.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's what the one my people that is talking about.
I'm not talking about my
So-
family, I'm not talking about my friends. I said
No,
my
my
people.
You know?
Because I would have said my friends or my homies. You get what I mean? Or my gang or my crew. Now I'm talking about my people in the media space. Where you accept an award, I'd like to thank my producer, DJ Khaled. Oh, Rick Ross got my mixtape. I gave that to who? To Khaled.
Yeah.
Wait, you know that line?
Yeah, I know that line. I know that line.
Oh,
It's all Salsina.
but it's in Ross' verse.
Yeah, man.
So it's a different line.
That beer thing. That we did.
Can I appreciate but
I appreciate the fact that she knows it.
I just want to.
I'm actually an Eminem fan.
Now you can say it. Yeah. Now give me a flag.
You can't ask a lady that. That's why we never ask, man. What's wrong with you, Tats?
She loves Eminem.
Yeah, but you don't ask a lady, hey, man.
I'm sure she also loves Dr. Dre.
Well, I did.
I did.
I did. Yeah, I did.
What then?
That's past it.
She did.
Yeah, I did. Past tense. He actually faded in the industry.
Oh yeah, Dr.
But
Dre
Eminem
faded.
is like, he lives forever because I love his music.
Who made Eminem?
Talking about album. So.
I don't know.
Huh?
But I love
I'm
Eminem.
saying who made Eminem?
I don't know.
Dre.
No, Dre discovered,
But
not
yeah,
me.
because I'm like, let's fix that.
Eminem was
Dre
on.
didn't
Dre didn't
Dude,
make.
Eminem doesn't even remember that he was actually on the Still Dre music video. He did not know.
Yeah, I saw it.
No, we also realized it. We realized it last year. But wait, that's Eminem. anyway, so
He himself did not even know.
so let me give it. Yeah, good. We're talking about Eminem.
Yeah.
So Dr. Dre goes like, guys, I don't care if this guy is white. This
Yeah.
is business. I don't care if this guy is white. I'm gonna sign him because he's talented. Now Dre can call Eminem my people based on the music that they made,
Yeah.
not based on. I don't know if they're actually friends like that in life. Eminem says, I'm not going on the halftime show without 50. Again, because they made music together. Do you
Yeah.
get the my
It
people
kind of
that I'm
like,
talking about?
yeah.
I'm talking about my people in the media space, not my people as in
As
my
friends,
people.
as my homies.
Yeah, those are another I'm talking. So
So
I'm saying,
fine, that means my people only counts with how much a person is contributing towards your success then.
that's what not how much you are growing together. Yes.
It can be one-sided. What you gonna say?
No, even
Like what
if
Like what PG did.
Yeah, it can be
So
one-sided.
no, if it's one-sided, remember, if it's one-sided, that's why I said, for life to be easier, when you meet a person, have that on the table. What are we benefiting each other? If it's one-sided, it should be clear to everybody that it's one-sided. We don't want the other person who's just on the giving end to then complain about it.
Yeah.
Guys, there's a footage of Tibbs and AKA when they were still like very young, and then when they died on the same day. I'm thinking, those are my people.
Those are my people.
Those are the people you
They're
can say,
actually-
we've been on
Those
this
are
journey."
actually
I
friends
don't
and
know
my
why,
people
because
and like
Tibbs was a
everything.
chef, right?
No, like,
But yeah, I guess. But I see what Gavin is saying. Yeah, we entertainment industry.
so when I'm talking about the media space, you get what I mean?
it's lucky that.
Oh, wait,
we
dude, okay, let me give you an example. You are in a pageant. If you had gone the modeling route, because I know you are more into fitness than you're into modeling, and I know modeling you're just doing it for whatever you explain. But now, you remember the last pageant you were in, the guy that won. You ended up being sort of friends like, and you appreciated the competition. So imagine if you were gonna be in the industry for a long time. If you kept meeting up with the guy, if you were crossing paths, come on, eventually one or the other, but only on that platform, you would end up being one of your people. What I'm saying that is, and no, we're not dealing to this. When you met him here, as a pageant here, you left us like, oh, I'm going to sit with him. You get what I mean?
That's my people.
That's my people in this particular space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I get what you say. No did again. It's not on a personal level between me and him.
Yeah.
I know his kids.
So like I said, but only because you vibed in the media space.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. But it's not like you vibe with, so it's not like you do vibe with everybody you meet in the space. But one day you come across somebody you meet with and you realize, okay, in this journey, I'm gonna grow with these people. Those people are the ones that I'm calling my people.
They're proper like that.
How we arrived? It was. Oh, we took the long route here, but we got there.
But that space becomes difficult though, if you think about it, guys. Now, let's say you are with your people,
Right?
and then your homeboys are here. It never mixes, you know that, right?
Yeah, normally, yeah.
Because now, either way, you always you need to pick a side. That's the bad part about it.
No, like that's why, like I told you, in the media space, that's why people have two persons. That's why obviously, no, like if you say Sean Carter, I think only 3-4 people would know who I'm talking about. But then if you say Jay-Z, we're like, oh, why didn't you say that? Because at home, he's Sean Carter. So Sean Carter has friends, has a wife, has all of that. Jay-Z has fans. So if you're coming to me, are you coming to me? Are you coming to Jay-Z? Or are you coming to Sean Carter?
Yeah.
I think that's where the whole alias name and picking up a name came from. Say, guys, this is all music. Even artists go like, you do realize I'm just singing, right? It's not like I'm committing crimes and shooting guns. It's a song. Because there was a time when the police even want to get the person like, yeah, your songs are too violent. I'm like, yeah, but it's a song. If you're stopping us from music, what about video games? Because there's a whole video game whereby you're just mentoring people. Are we really saying? Because if I'm saying music,
Wow,
it's
that's
teaching.
smart.
If I'm saying really, we're teaching people to shoot. Ban video games.
And they are paying video
Ban movies.
driving.
Ban movies. You get points for bad driving. You get what I mean? So, so I get what you mean. So I think it's up to you, the artist.
Yeah, because it's kind of difficult games when you think about it. Like
Yeah.
you're hosting some, and then your boys are here,
And then your people are here.
and you know your boys are
Then you
crazy.
you have to cover both of them. You have to go there. Then
Yeah,
go there,
you
then go there. You end up getting bored.
But probably the space though, because now even if like Gab said, when you're on tour, it's not like with your boys.
Yeah.
You're in business and stuff.
Or unless you tell your crew, guys, you are here, but trust, I'm not going to focus on you. I'm just going to be focusing on the job. But I want you here. This is your corner. Make noise. Do whatever you want. I think a lot of artists do it like, these are my people. Whatever they need, I got them. And then you go, you do.
Shout out to Mr. C on there.
You get what I mean? So my shout out goes to Drake. There's a guy that's always in every music video. I'm like, wait, okay, every music, where there are guys. Where are the guys in the back? There's a guy that's always there. I'm like, wait, I saw him and started from the bottom. I saw him and like, same guy. Oh, I saw him again. I'm like, hell yeah. I'm like, oh, same guy. So I'm like, you get, I'm like, dude, I know you don't sing. Just stand in the back.
Look at the camera.
Yeah.
Do whatever.
All right, so I think if we're on the same page with that one, I think we have to wind it up in 5 minutes or so. I think for me, one of the first kind of people you need is the mentor coach type of person. Somebody who gets you into the industry. Taps used the wrong word to say Dre made Eminem. No. What Dre did, Dre opened the door. Opened the door for Eminem. And you need a person who's going to open the door for you.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? And then that person, for me, is one of the most... In fact, if you were to find that person first, or to meet that person, that's one of the most crucial people that you can find. Because if you're gonna do anything in life, somebody has to open the door for you.
Yeah.
You don't have the key.
Yeah, and it's I think it's one of the things that there's when we're talking about money. I don't know if you remember the conversation about money. Like if you're a person who makes 100 rand, or if you're making money in the hundreds, if you need to get to 1,000, get a person that's already making thousands to show you how to make thousands. If you want to go to the hundreds of thousands, the same. If you want to make millions, get a person, because now that door is difficult to open. But how do you get that? Do you get do you get mentors? Do you get a coach? How do you get a person who can open the door for you?
Well, for me, I actually attended pageants. Then I got this lady who actually offered to train me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing until you get a
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, but some people, if you do what you do, people can spot talent. Again.
Well, yeah.
They can spot talent, then they can train you to what you want to be, and tell you the rules and the don'ts, the do's and the don'ts and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
How did you get into this production space, man? I didn't know that question was coming. No, you never thought. Do you know what these guys did? They were clever because no, we can't talk when we're behind camera because now if we talk, we are too close, so our voices will be louder. So they were trying to cancel themselves out of ever talking. I'm like,
That's
oh,
the volume.
but you gotta talk eventually.
Awu mina ngiqale nje ka-acting.
Okay.
I'm an actor. She knows. Sasinaye 360.
360, yeah.
So angisafuni ngisho ukusho.
She knows.
So
Yeah.
What was happening at 360? Because now
it
everybody.
was 360 Actors Academy.
Acting academy.
Oh, there's an acting
Yeah,
academy by
acting school,
360. Oh, okay. Is it still there? Is the academy still there at 360? Oh, it's gone now.
So ekusukeni kwami lapho ke ngabona ukuthi angithi now there is no jobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ngazama something engingaphila ngayo.
Okay.
That is why ngagcina ngifikelela.
Oh, all right.
I'm an actor.
That was the way to survive.
Yeah.
Director. I also have my clothing brand. She knows.
She knows.
I know.
You listen to her a lot. You see to it.
I'm a people's person.
You see what?
I'm a people's person.
Also, I'm event organizer.
All right.
You know?
He knows.
Yeah. So
He's actually my friend.
Oh,
He's
okay.
actually my friend.
All right.
yeah.
Mr. Round.
Okay, I was recruited.
No?
I was recruited.
Okay.
I was motivated. I was called in. I was guys who were complaining that there was no places where they can act in. There was no enough productions. So the guys, they wanted me to be in the industry to create things for them. So I was not keen in in that, but
Okay.
I had to. So they convinced me almost a year or 2 years
Okay.
to get
To
in.
eventually get in.
Yeah. So yeah, eventually. So the more you
God's
get, the
grace.
more you meet up different people. So
So networking is the key.
But yeah, keep doing what you're doing, network, meet people. Eventually, the person to open the door for you will arrive. How did you get into gym? Oh, coach! Coach! And these people, gym. I've never seen gym culture done like that. Like gym is a part of their life like that. It's not even like we're going to the gym. It's like, it's routine. The same way you eat.
It's like I was
It's like on the schedule after eating. In fact, it's sometimes even before eating. They're like, oh, we eat the gym first, we eat after. I couldn't get it until I got into
it's
it.
like a small.
Yeah, when you go into it, I miss the gym now. I'm like, oh, I miss the gym. It's something I never thought in my life I would ever say. Because I would be like, wait, why would I be putting myself through all those weights? And yeah, because to me, it just looked like pain. But when you're in the culture is amazing.
So
How did he get into it?
I have no idea why. Because he started it.
Oh,
then
okay.
I was still playing football,
Yeah.
soccer at the time. Then started, then I'm like, hey, get me on this. Because I remember the first day I came, he was going to the gym, I was coming back from school.
Okay.
Like, wait for me. I did like 3 days, got buffed up.
In 3 days?
I know, because my muscles were sore. Not that I was buffed.
Oh! Because I'm like, how out with 3 days.
I pull up in school with the shirt there. And then I
From there.
start again lesser and soccer.
All right, guys. I think it's been nice hanging out. We'll continue with finding your people, but I think the key thing, like we said, I think from last week and even this week, the main idea to getting your people is just keep doing what you're doing. But network, go out there with your art, just push it. You attract the right person, or the right person will see you, and don't force relationships. they'll happen by themselves, and then you see. So the key thing, as you are doing it, find out who's leading you, who's opening the door for you, who's making things happen for you. But otherwise, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
She knows.
Oh, she knows. All right. So if people want to find you on social platforms, what do they look for?
On Instagram, it's _Zwide, with RH at the end. RH_Zwide.
Okay.
On Facebook, it's Zwide.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is the Hangout at Bed Center on Facebook, the Hangout at Bed Center on Instagram, the Hangout at Bed Center on TikTok. Otherwise, this episode will be on YouTube on the Debit Media Collaboration channel by Friday. Thank you for joining us. Before we go, what's happening? 16 June is coming up next week. I don't know what you're doing, but T Future is performing on 15 June. We're going to be there for T Future. Where are you going?
Hey, Stephen's performing.
15 June.
15. Oh, I thought you said 16.
No, 15 June is gonna be somewhere in Devonport. I think we'll share the post on our social platforms.
Yeah.
Check it out. But we're gonna be there. The party's called Swag, something Swag. But I think he's talking about his clothing brand also. There are 2 clothing brands that are. I don't know if they are launching it or they're just promoting it, but they're promoting their clothing brands. There will be music there. It will be fun. It will be around Devonport. If you're there on 15 June, pitch up. Again, back to you. Where are you going on 16?
Balito.
What's this thing called?
Miss KwaZulu Natal. It's a competition.
Mr. KwaZulu-Natal, what?
That's what it's
That's
called.
all.
Yeah.
That's all. Oh, Mr. KwaZulu-Natal. Who been Balito?
I have no idea.
Again, the poster. We'll share the poster on all platforms. The Wolf will be taking that. Do you call it a stage? That walk, whatever you call it.
Stage.
Oh, yeah, we'll be taking that stage in Bali, so we'll be there to support if you're around there.
Pumpkin tea.
TYA modeling led by Sane, you know our girl. They're doing Miss Youth TYA. It's the 4th year now. They'll be doing it at KZN Music House. You are invited.
There's food.
Right. So it's a big weekend, 15, 16, 17.
Yeah,
Let us know where you will be, what you will be doing, how you're celebrating youth.
I want to see if our country will still embrace the history, because last year they didn't post much.
No, I think
I didn't even see that famous picture. Yeah.
No, I think it's the youth. The youth, I said, the current youth are saying we no longer relate to that.
Mm-hmm.
Can you bring something relatable to us? Because we have our own struggles.
Yeah,
we are not being forced to speak Afrikaans. So can we? It's not like the youth is not struggling
They want to
currently.
start their own culture.
Yes, and we want our own pictures, our own movement, our own something relatable. Because the youth that you're talking about is not us. We are not the Sarafina youth. Those people are old and dying.
That's the truth, though.
Oh no, but, sorry.
It's true. What a mean face. It's true, though.
Did I record?
The girl, I mean,
Okay, if it wasn't meant to offend anybody, I'm sorry.
It's true, though.
the girl who played Sarafina, she also suffered. She suffered from what? Or something.
All right. So anyway, we'll be back next week, same time, same place. Bed Center. It's your boy Nazarene. I was chilling with Wolf.
Black Wolf.
Black Wolf. He was standing in for code 8.
Oh, you know that's the code, girl. Scream again.
The color of the wolf. Anyway, see you next week. Peace out.